running, but you know, he's been on a momentum this year.
Yeah, and Balloonboy, I mean, he's been doing very, very powerful. The only player who's lost to so far tonight is Magdean, and it's because of Sword. It wasn't because of Battle Boots, right? So we'll kind of have to see what happens. Balloonboy is going against Raydish's Battle Boots, which is probably the best in North America. So he's got a lot of challenge in front of him, but Balloonboy is our Moose Horse championship, our champion of Pumpkin Plague. So we're going into this game number 1 to see how these players do.
Oh yeah. Already very strong start by both players. Balloonboy very much trying to space out Raydish, doing very good job on punishing with the unarmed and taking back stage control. Raydish not being daunted though is really trying to find in that opportunity to build up damage like how he is right there. They're doing a very, very solid job of not really allowing the other to create that much opportunity. As I say that though, Raydish is punishing Balloonboy over the side, but Balloonboy reverses it and closes the stock on Raydish with the D-Light GC ground pound.
Dude, and that's the way to do it, man. I mean, Balloonboy is coming in here to be a force to be reckoned with, and he's showing that right now. Gets the neutral layer recovery, gets the GC sidelight, trying to do some follow-up options, but I mean, Balloonboy looks like he's very comfortable going against Raydish, and Raydish is having a rough time against those gauntlets.
Yeah, the thing that defines Balloonboy's gauntlet gameplay is he's not just passive. He takes advantage of every opportunity that's given to him, and when the opponent is boxing in his face, he really does still have the opportunity to answer back just as well as if he's playing passively. So he has a very versatile gameplay with his gauntlets, which makes it very hard to answer.
Yeah, and at the moment, nice signature coming out of Balloonboy on knocking out Raydish's second stock. Raydish hasn't had any time to really breathe. Now he does, picking up the orb. Can he get that first stock knockout on Balloonboy?
I don't know. Balloonboy is playing very consistent right now, not really letting up whatsoever, not letting the advantage get to his head, and really trying to close this all the way through.
Yeah, and Raydish now with that platform control gets a nice signature, and Balloonboy goes down to that second stock, but it's going to be a very, very long road if Raydish wants to reverse this round.
Oh no, 100%. But we already see
gosh.
very safe options coming out of Balloonboy, followed up with a little bit more of a flare with that GC side sig to try and close out Raydish, but it doesn't matter because he's still holding that stage control. Loses it for a second, but makes sure that he gets it back very quickly. Raydish is undaunted though, trying to find in those battle boots combos and be able to close out that gap.
It's funny though too, because Balloonboy decided, to throw that ball
Wow!
and go with gauntlets. Raydish almost skipping Balloonboy,
No!
Balloonboy with a reversal grab pound, and that's the way to go ahead and start round number 1 in Balloonboy's favor. This is what we're going to be seeing. This is going to be interesting. Raydish now on the Tezca.
Yeah, that's insane. As we see on the replay there, amazing ground pound on the first stock by Balloonboy, followed up with a side signature for the second stock. And as we see here for the last stock, he almost eats it with the down air, but Raydish misses the ground pound. Balloonboy gets the wall touch, goes for the ground pound, and closes out the third stock for a 2-stock victory against Raydish there. Oh, it was incredible.
Yeah, they're going into this next game. Raydish saying, you know what? Red Raptor may not be the option against Balloonboy. I'm going to go in with those gauntlets, feeling that gauntlets have been the main focus for a lot of players this weekend. And I think we're going to be seeing him go onto this Demon Island, and we're going to be seeing a lot more gauntlet gameplay coming out of Raydish than the battle boots.
Oh, for sure. What's interesting too about his gauntlet gameplay is that he's not really going for a lot of extended strings. He's really just taking the time to read his opponents, which really showcases his skill as a player versus it being just the weapon, you know?
Yeah, and when they're doing, like, it's a style from each of these players. It's not like, hey, here's the weapon go burr. It's a style that these players are really throwing against these opposing players there and showing what they're made of. And Balloonboy comes in neutral light with a neutral signature. Raydish going off that ledge there. Oh, and Balloonboy doesn't even need to lean that ground pound, and Raydish is already down to that second stock.
Unfortunate. If this was almost any other map, Raydish would have made it back right there.
Yeah, I think so too. And Balloonboy comes in with the bow neutral air. Backward sider comes in clutch, misses that signature. Raydish with a nice dodge into a neutral light. Tries to go and do some sort of side light, but right now Balloonboy has that center control. Raydish says otherwise, gets the neutral light into ground pound.
Nice.
Balloonboy gets weapon thrown, and Balloonboy's down to that second stock.
Yeah, Raydish is really not letting his mental get affected right now. Really trying to play it patient and look for those opportunities here. This is really showcasing that this is the medal that got him 2 gold medals. So I'm really excited to see if Raydish can make a comeback out of this, or if Balloonboy's gonna just take it all the way home.
Yeah, and Raydish is starting to change his playstyle a little bit with those battle boots. He's changing how he's approaching Balloonboy a little bit, and I'm starting to see that because it's starting to land a lot more things on the Balloonboy. But now with Balloonboy, he had this under control. He gave it to Raydish, and now Raydish may have a better opportunity for a knockout. And backward dare comes in.
Ooh.
Balloonboy has to touch, gets the recovery instead, and went for that haymaker recovery. They both clash somehow, and they're both red stock at the moment. Balloonboy takes advantage of that with the GC recovery.
That was amazing. Yeah, Balloonboy's really not allowing himself to get out of control. He's pacing properly, positioning himself to really allow Raydish to be the first one to move, which has so far been in his favor.
Yeah, and just like you said, the GC downlane into the recovery was clean, but Raydish trying to make amends for that, picks up those gauntlets and gets the gauntlet recovery, knocking off the ceiling of Demon Island.
Yeah, you could tell Raydish is already starting to get a feel for Balloonboy's play style here and is closing the gap here shortly.
Yeah, this is going to be... We're seeing Balloonboy being forced into the air by Raydish, and Raydish just enjoying that because it gives him this platform control. But as I say that, neutral air, into silent, into neutral air, comes out Balloonboy, knocking Raydish into the red, and Balloonboy might have a knockout option here shortly unless Raydish does something right here. Raydish gets a silent, misses the ground pound. Line for Balloonboy, has that center control. It might lead to a knockout here, but... Oh, Raydish with a dare ground pound! Balloonboy,
Wow!
What the just happened for Balloonboy?
That was insane. Okay, so as I was saying that he was getting read by Raydish, you could tell that Balloonboy felt the same thing. Immediately started switching up his momentum, played completely different for the last stock, went a lot more aggressive, and it paid off there at the very end. Raydish thought he had it, and then the GC neutral sig to close it all out. That was amazing.
Look at that. Oh, there into the GC. He got the recovery, got the jump, and just barely had time for that GC neutral. Like that was like a last minute what the heck just happened situation, because he used that dodge already. He used that GC. So now when we go into this next game, you know Raydish is not happy about that, and he's gonna have to do something about it quick.
Oh no, not happy at all. But I can tell you one thing. If we are going to start seeing a game get taken off of Balloonboy, it's going to be now, because Raydish was just on the cusp of being able to start switching up the momentum in his favor. But Balloonboy really took the pressure of that last stock situation to his advantage. But as we are seeing this, Raydish is already starting to build up a little bit of a damage lead on Balloonboy, really getting in that beautiful dodge against his dare and being able to punish that. But Balloonboy is looking for that opportunity to try and close out that gap that Raydish just made.
Yeah, and you know, like, all right, Raydish is trying to use those gauntlets a little bit more. I think he realizes why Balloonboy is using them a little bit. And now you're seeing Raydish try to use a little bit more of those Tezca signatures as well. I think they have a lot of force, and I think now he's trying to use them. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. He lands that signature, has a lot of that force. Raydish learned from last time not to go off ledge with Balloonboy and approach him when he can do the GC neutral signature. And now they're both on platform, both in orange. But Balloonboy lands another signature. He picks up Bo, gets the side air, and might have a knockout option, but misses that recovery.
Now, we saw Raydish was going for a weapon throw there to kind of throw off Balloonboy's momentum, but it really did not work in his favor. He got punished heavily by that side signature and then just got played with until Balloonboy closed it out there with another side signature. Impressive gameplay.
Oh my gosh, and now Silent recovery comes in from Balloonboy. We're seeing Raydish do these weapon throws, these side airs, trying to make amends. Silent recovery does not land. Balloonboy learned that from Meg D, that silent recovery is not going to work, even though he's thrown it out 6 times in the past. And I think now learned that, and now Raydish is like, you know what, I'm going to use a signature myself and knock out Balloonboy at that first stock.
Yeah, really throwing off the rhythm and mixing in a signature there was in his favor. He really caught Balloonboy off guard. He was not expecting that. With both players really even right now on game 3, with Balloonboy up 2-0, Raydish is definitely feeling the pressure a lot more so than Balloonboy, but you can tell that Raydish is not letting that affect his gameplay too much. As he drops his second stock, you can definitely feel that he's still confident that he can win this whole thing. Right, AJ?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, now Raydish has to do a lot more consistent gameplay here to really show how things are going to be going. Zariel comes in. Here's an opportunity to get a gip or ground pound knockout. Missed it, allowing for Balloonboy to get back to that ledge. Got the dare, Zariel to dare. Maybe it's a knockout option on the Balloonboy. The ground pound misses. Balloonboy with dare. Oh, Raydish is going.
Wow.
Balloonboy wins it set 3-0 over Raydish. And that's the way to do it, man. My God.
That's insane.
He got him so well.
First stock being closed out by a bone neutral signature. Second stock getting ledge guarded. And then with the third stock closing out the way that it did, as we see here, is just absolutely insane. It's highly unfortunate for Raydish. We definitely wanted to see a lot more from a phenomenal player such as him, but this set goes to Balloonboy.